Hi there, Randy McKee here with Soccer Channel 1. I'm here with Jeremy Tosaya, the head men's soccer coach at Dakota Wesleyan University. Thanks, Jeremy, today for coming on with us.
Yep.
Well, thanks, Coach, for being here with us. We're always curious about coaches. What kind of playing background do you have?
I just grew up in Colorado, started playing rec in Colorado, and then started playing some select, and then moved overseas to another country, and that's where I grew up playing in club leagues there. Played in the third division in the country that I grew up in. Came back to the U.S., played a year of junior college, and then a couple years of varsity at a 4-year college, and then a couple years of college club.
A lot of soccer.
Yeah, a lot of soccer.
What position did you play usually?
Mainly either an outside mid or an outside back.
Okay. What's your coaching background then? How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching for 7 years. Started at Division II as an assistant for a women's program at Wayne State College, and then went on to Briarcliff. That was my first men's head coaching job. Been in Texas for the last 3 years, coaching men's and women's, and then just took this position in January.
Great. You liking it so far?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You've had a lot of work to do in a short time, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And from what I'm hearing around the state, you're getting her done too. So
yeah, I think so.
So let's talk a little bit about your program there. How long have they had this men's program at Dakota Wesleyan?
Dakota Wesleyan's only had a program since 2005, and it moved over from Huron, coach and some of the players. So 2005, and actually that was the best year that Wesleyan had, was in 2005.
Okay, so it's kind of been rough struggles since then, right?
Yeah, the last 2 years they've only won 10 games combined in the last 2 years. So, but I think a lot of it's just had to do with coaching changes and things like that.
Okay. What type of season then are you realistically aiming for this year with this group?
I think with the incoming class that we have, by the time conference play starts, we're looking to be competitive in the GPAC. I think we'll make the conference tournament, and then from there it's just on how well are we gelling as a team. We're going to have probably close to 2/3 of our team will be new guys, and then 1/3 will be returners. So it's going to be a lot of depending on what kind of team chemistry can we put together.
Speaking of that recruiting class, you probably have a couple guys who can step in right away and contribute, don't you?
Oh yeah, well that's with only 10 returners, we're going to have guys that come in and contribute right away. We've got several. I'm really proud to have several South Dakota kids coming in, first team and second team all-staters from Class AA. So I think we'll have really good impact players coming in immediately.
All right, and then it'll probably be better next year when you have a little more time to work on some of these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, speaking of that, looking at high school recruits, what is it that you're looking for when you're evaluating a high school player?
Looking for someone, one, that knows how to be disciplined in the classroom as well as on the field. Someone who's a young man of good character, good values, someone we can depend on and be trustworthy. And then also then you're looking at what exact position needs do you have? Do you need someone that can control the ball? Do you need some athleticism? You know, are they a good defender? Just things like that, depending on the position that we're looking for.
Okay. And finally, and we really thank you for taking the time here today, Coach, but finally, what kind of players do you stay away from when you're looking at them?
Guys that we just can't depend on. For me, if we have a young man that we're trying to get on campus, and if we set things up and he's constantly canceling his visits or constantly not returning our phone calls, someone that we can't depend on, doesn't take care of stuff in the classroom, talk to coaches, we talk to teachers, talk to high school counselors to try and find out what kind of person is he off the field. And that says a lot about what he's going to be in our program.
Yeah. Well, one final thing then, I guess, if we've got a junior high student or a high school student out there watching this today, what kind of advice would you have for them getting ready and moving into that college level?
Take care of your grades. Go to college to want to get a degree, not to just play soccer. Of course, we want to be competitive, so play as much soccer as you can. And the other big thing is, too, a lot of players coming into the college ranks, they don't watch soccer very much, and so they're not very soccer intelligent. And so it's a nice find when you actually find someone that loves soccer enough to sit down and watch it, learn the game. And so it's definitely someone that spends a lot of time watching the game, but first and foremost is grades. So.
Fantastic. Well, thanks very much, Coach. Really appreciate it.